Is there a meaning behind your beard?
Honestly, yeah, definitely. My beard is just a representation of the transition of who I was and who I am now. When I look at pictures of myself without a beard, I'm like, man, that young dude there, man, that little boy. You know what I mean? Now it's just a part of my strength, a part of my struggle. Every hair just kind of reminds me of my journey. This beard is just a part of my character. I honestly can never see myself without a beard. I'm not gonna lie.
How long have you had it at this point for?
It's been trimmed a few times, but I think I've had it about...
Time-wise?
Time-wise?
Yeah.
I'll say I've had a beard for about the last 7 years, 8 years.
How did it start? Was it an accident?
Yeah. The first time I grew it, I was just doing something, so I was bored. Just like, man, fuck it, have a beard. I didn't care. And then actually I got pregnant with my son, and then I just was like, I'm just finna hustle. I ain't care about, I was working 12-hour shifts at a factory, going to work, going to school. I just didn't even care about having a haircut, because I just like, whatever, this just is what it is. Haircut, beard, I just was letting it be. And then one day it just grew all the way out. And I was like, you know, this is kind of my look, you know what I mean? And I just never let it go ever since then. She liked it. We just never let it go.
Did other people say, yeah, keep this look, this is your look?
Yeah, it just kind of became my look. That's what it was. Like, everybody was kind of like, I kind of see you with this. So I was kind of a part of the beard wave before it became popular.
Okay,
like,
so that's what my next question.
Yeah.
Was this before beard?
This was way before the beard wave. I had it like way before it was a trend. This was still baby face and waves. Like, all of that was going on, like, old braids. Like, I just had like a nappy fro. I caught it like right before that nappy do what you want era came. I just had like a nappy fro and a beard. Like, I didn't even care. I was just walking around campus doing me. And then one day I got it lined up real crispy. And it was kind of like, oh, okay. This might be you. You know what I mean? And I just never let it go since then. I caught it way before the beard wave. I kind of was in the originals.
At this point, the way we see you on camera today, is this the longest you keep it trimmed or length-wise for your beard?
Oh, no, this is actually the shortest.
Oh.
This is the shorter beard. This is the cleaner version. No, I've let it grow like all over the place. Like, it was like a big afro on my face at one point.
Is this too short for you? Do you want to go back to that?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to that in a neat fashion because I got people who just like, I do so much work. They be needing me to be on point, you know? So I'm trying to let it grow in a groomly way.
Why did you chop it to this short length that we see for you?
The first time I actually ever chopped it was because it got really long, and then, but not by my fault, the network was reshooting our show after the pilot. And they was like, hey, your beard is way longer than when we first saw you when we did this. You think you can cut it down? In their mind, they're not knowing how this hurt my feelings because I worked so hard. So they're just like, no, you'll be all right. I'm like, nah, I worked really hard to get this beard like this. Like, I can't just go cut it. I practically cried getting it cleaned up, man, when I had to cut it down. I practically cried. Season 1 was not how long my beard was. That was how short my beard was. Like, I hated it. That was not me. I wanted to cry. I ain't lying.
Now, does it ever itch?
Nah, I'm really good on shampooing. I'm really good on conditioning, picking, keeping it greased. My beard don't itch. I take care of it like it was the top of my head.
When you did have it really long at one point, did you ever braid it, even just for fun?
I did. I braided, I think one day, a few times, Ashley used to be bored, and she just braided in the living room. We'd be sitting on the couch, she just braid my beard for no reason. Like the Tech 9, I had a whole Tech 9 thing going on just all across my chin.
Was that a good look for you or no?
Nah, that's not my look. I think we were just bored, smoking some hookah, and you just didn't care. So I was just letting her play in my head, play in my beard just for the hell of it.
Biggest pet peeve having a beard?
Practically everything I eat gets stuck in my beard. I say that with confidence in multiple ways, but everything I eat gets stuck in my beard.
What's something you've done to your beard you'll never do again?
Dye it.
Oh, dye it.
I dyed my beard.
What color?
It was like blondie brown or something. I think I did blonde or brown or something right on the tips. Never happened. I will probably never do it again. I think that era is gone and past. It ain't for me. I'm just, 5, 6 years ago maybe, but nah, I can't do it now.
Did you let that color grow out and then chop it off, or did you have to dye it out when you got tired of it?
Man, I think I chopped it. I think I remember chopping it out at one point. That's what happened. It got so long, I was just like, yeah, just cut it out. It's starting to look weird.
Now, speaking of coloring, it's noticeable that you have some grays in it.
Yeah.
You don't try to hide those.
No, I think it's just me. I think it's just becoming a part of me. I think everything's happening for a reason, for a purpose, and just kind of just showing like, who Don is. Like I think, I get a lot of love for my grades, to be honest. At first I wasn't sure. I get mad love about my grades. I think they it makes me look more, gentleman-like, more a little wiser.
When they first started coming in, were you plucking them out?
I didn't know what to do to him, to be honest with you. I was quite nervous about what was going on. I wasn't ready for the grades. I thought I was too young for him, but, genetics just work how they work.
Now, what's the public reaction you get to your beard outside your city, traveling to other cities?
I've had people randomly just want to rub my beard. I've had people just run up and say, can I pull your beard? Like, that's pretty much what happens. People love my beard. I get guys ask me all the time, how do I get it like that? What do I use? Man, how long you been growing it? How long I gotta let my beard grow? What I gotta do? I want my man beard to look like yours. What I gotta do? Like, that's pretty much the encounters I get about my beard all day.
What are the answers to that question? Do you do something special?
Honestly, it's patience. You gotta go through the ugly phase, the little patchy phase, and you can't give up at the patchy phase. That's what happens. It get a little thin and people wanna give up. You gotta get past that nappy stage and just let it do its thing, man. Continue to shampoo it, condition it, wash it, take care of it. You treat it good, it's gonna treat you good. It'll grow better, grow healthier. Just be patient. Once you get past the little booty chin hairs, like you gotta let it just do its thing, and I promise you it's gonna grow out.
How often do you shampoo? How often do you condition it?
Man, I've conditioned and shampoo probably like every 3 to 4 days, like consistently.
Do you use any like beard oils or anything like that?
I do, but I ain't gonna speak on them yet because I'm trying to, put my own together. So
okay, got you.
We're gonna work it out.
Okay, just curious. Little kids can be brutally honest. What's their reaction when they see your beard?
My kids, pretty much any little kids, pretty much tugging my beard. It's like Santa Claus or something when they see me. My kids just grab a hold of it. It's like that. I don't know if they try to see if it's gonna come off. So they pretty much like I'm like a little Santa Claus to the kids.
Have you ever played Santa Claus with it or no?
No, I thought about doing that this Christmas though for the kids. I was just gonna spray my whole beard white and have a ball with the kids.
Now, what about when it comes to judgment, stereotyping, profiling, maybe even discrimination? Have you ever felt that with your beard?
In the beginning stages I did. I think, depending on where you're going to school, where you're growing up, people like to put, like you said, a stereotype together about who you are or, what you represent depending on how you carry your hair. Because, some people thought I was Muslim, like as if Muslims was the only people that had beards at one point. Like, people just kind of put together what they think. But, I think that beards are now becoming such a regular factor in this generation. I think it's becoming more acceptable to have a beard. So it doesn't bother me as much now, but in the beginning, I definitely kind of felt like people were judging me or asking me like, so why you growing your beard? You finna be Muslim? You finna do this? Like, what's that? Like, it's always like, I had to be growing it for a purpose versus I just wanted a beard, So I'm glad that it's getting away from that. I'm glad that people are starting to accept that people like to wear their hair certain ways, look a certain way, and just because they like to stay groomed a certain way, it doesn't necessarily put them in a certain demographic.
I assume there's no regrets to the beard.
No. I think the beard has been part of my success, to be honest with you. It's a part of who Bishop Don is, who Don is from Black Ink Crew Chicago, who Don is from basketball, South Side Chicago. any way you can kind of put me together, I think you're always mentioning my beard. You be like, you know, Don, which one? With the beard. It's like you can't go wrong with mentioning my beard. You can never not mention it.
Part of your brand at this
This is who I am.